From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration continues. We've got a great one for you. Between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. Lucky Week 13 is underway. Everyone hoping for some good fortune as we enter the home stretch. Trey Tucker to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion, because now you're staring at third and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41. Play action now for Herbert. Buying some time right. The throw finds Coughlin. He works it down to the 37. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one's complete, Amari on Hampton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First carry here for the rookie from UNC. And he is stumped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
18-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
And first carry here for Ashton Genty. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
It's a screen play to Genty. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball, and that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
That's grabbed at the 10. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 25 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Draw play here, Hampton. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Raiders defense goes in the dime for 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That one's nabbed by Allen. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. New set of downs from 37. Shotgun give to Hampton. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Herbert from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. We'll cobble together a yard there. We landed Roberts coming over for the hit.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Low left side, grabbed by Allen. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Hampton gets the handoff. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. Hampton does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Herbert back to throw. Going with a screen to Hampton. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a 13-0 lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Mostert on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Smith. Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
They send a man in motion. 3rd and long for him here. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location. In football, it's rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And he'll signal the fair catch. Brings this one in comfortably right at the midfield stripe.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Hampton. And his progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Herbert. It's into the hands of Will Dissly. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Running behind center with Harris. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Herbert now. Escapes the pocket. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Now Herbert to throw. Quickly into the hands of McConkey. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. To throw, Herbert. And they take this in for the score. The Chargers take a 20-zip lead. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, okay? You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Mostert on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Motioning Myers right. They give here to the motion man. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap to Smith. Going left side, Bowers has it. We'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. No throw, 3rd and long. Hauled in, again it's Bowers. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. Chargers currently on top here at SoFi. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So on fourth down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, Smith to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the gun, Smith. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. And there's a man there, it's intercepted! And the Chargers take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season. Third down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
He's keeping it. Herbert wants the football. But the Chargers were the first to get to that one, so it'll stay with them. Well, that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot at it.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity, and thankfully they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
In big trouble now, and the ball is out. But the Chargers were the first to get to that one, so it'll stay with them.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. This from 48 on the left hash. And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played.